schedule starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line.
Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals, but they also have both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
12.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Then he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
T. Higgins was the intended target,
but it'll be 2nd down.
When you look at this defense,
they're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you talk about where they rank in stopping the run, but how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give.
They'll run with the former Bill, Zach Moss.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now it's Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down.
The Bengals at 3-5, 2 games under 500. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll run out of the gun with Moss.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180, cut.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense continues to plunge forward.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 11 Thomas.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw's a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete.
He's to the 15.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
When you look at this Buffalo defense,
they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they go play action now. Burrow steps away.
open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now the first carry here for the running back.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Burrow will throw.
A short one there, caught by Granson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll give this to Moss running right. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter.
And Burrow going to change the play. On second down, it's Moss again.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Here we go.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. Touchdown, Bengals. Elijah Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Allen. Coleman has it here right side. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Motion man is Shakir.
On play action, Allen.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Allen to throw it.
Shakir holds it in.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Allen going to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Has his man. It's Shakir. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. To the air, Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir from 8 yards out. Decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back, Zach Moss, headed onto the field. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Pressure comes, and the Bills block it. And they will wind up with the football and the possession.
A terrific pump block, and that has to set them up in a position to try and get more points, don't you think, this time frame?
Absolutely, and what a momentum booster that could be into the lockers.
Oh, without a doubt. They score here, they sprint into the locker room, feeling really, really good about themselves.
Now Allen.
This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Khalil Shakir in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bills take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Now Burrow.
Here's Higgins out on the right side.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Here's Burrow.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Moss is is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the fourth quarter, even with the loss there on first down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, your only purpose now is if you can run out for a pass or actually carry the ball into the end zone. Otherwise, don't even look at the coach.
Now it's Burrow. And that's incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air, and fortunately it fell away for the defense because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals have cut it back within a score.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Bills' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Throwing now is Allen.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moss. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Play action. It's Burrow sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding, offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now it's Burrow.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
On 1, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
11.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
12, 12, 12.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
They'll try and run for this with Moss.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now they'll run on the draw. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
11.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Burrow will throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Ready?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They'll look to run with Moss.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Zach Moss with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Allen. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here's Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Motion man is Shakir.
From midfield, here's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Shifts by him. And he's got this down to the 35. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Allen to throw once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Curtis Samuel with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bills are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. And extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes this a 9-point game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
And out now, here come the Bengals.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. And now they're in the hurry-up. Burrow looking to pass. Flush to his right. This will be caught inside the 10.
They gotta go.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Now back to throw. This is caught.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
So Burrow and the Bengals
down by 2. 1:12 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. Burrow.
That's complete to Chase.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
They'll come up now on second down.
On one, right? Here we go. 11.
Here's Burrow.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away, as we just saw there.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
Here we go.
To throw, Burrow.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Off line, ready?
Here's 1st and goal.
11.
Throwing, Burrow.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Well, that clock had run awfully low. Now, obviously, no hesitation. Bring out the field goal unit. Try to win it.
And no one happier about that clock stopping than the field goal unit. Now they can take their time, get set, and try and execute what they need for the game-winning field goal.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody.
2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Cincinnati, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.